I mean, as long as it's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey all, this is JDacer64, bringing to you a retcon of the stream from last Monday, because as it turns out, I'm not as bad as Super Mario World as I swore I wasn't for the hour and a half of that stream. But yeah, bringing with me...
Hello, everybody. This is Milesluigi. Retcon, you say, huh?
And Higsby, hello everyone.
Yeah, the old Super Mario World crew. But yeah,
Okay.
So for those of you who missed the stream on Monday that doesn't exist, this is Super Mario World Jump Half? Question mark? I think that's officially what it's called.
I believe so.
Jump Team presents. I have never seen this hack, so I'm kind of curious to see what it is.
So this is, like I said, mostly, like, this was played blind the other day, and will be played blind once I pass where I played the other day. And I've never played, like, any modern Super Mario World hacks. Like, so Jump, the whole VIP series, is new to me, except for what I've seen through other, like, YouTube creators and so forth. I saw the...
So this is, like, the opposite of an ancient ROM hack. This is a modern ROM hack.
Yeah,
despite the fact it uses heavily original Super Mario World graphics.
Yeah, it looks very vanilla at the moment. But yeah. So yeah, this came out last week, actually, I think, and I saw Raukau play through the first... I've got my cursor on screen.
Removed from YouTube.
Removed from YouTube Central.
I thought I turned that off. I must be using a different preset. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going in mostly blind. I saw Raukau play through the first few levels, and I'm like, this looks amazing. I've been wanting to play a modern Super Mario World hack for a long time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started and delete this.
Two-player game?
Sadly no, but also kind of yes.
Okay.
I understand what you're getting at, Milesluigi, but you'll see.
I like how I can just skip the intro. Okay, so things that are changed. Start button now shows information about the level, which I mean, I guess, including like number of exits, any like special restrictions like no Yoshis or Capes, and who made the level, which all of these names mean nothing to me because I'm not really familiar with the Super Mario World hacking community all that much.
Same here. What's the X1? I never understood what that symbol was supposed to be. It's like an arrow and something going on?
That's like the international exit sign that everywhere except the US and Canada, I guess, uses.
Oh, I see it now!
I fooled both of us!
It's really, really pixelated. And not...
I didn't see that! Okay.
And it's not green.
Yes. No, Canada started using it too. Okay, I get now, yes.
Yeah. I can save whenever I want with the select button, and L and R swap between bros, which as far as I know is purely cosmetic. Also, I start with 1 billion lives for some reason. And a lot of time.
25 is a very strange number.
You're expected to die a lot, huh?
Okay, this, I think, just tells me what I just told you.
Into the door.
Into 1/2 of the door.
Yeah.
Extra lives if I need them.
Yeah, they really throw a lot of them at you, and I've noticed that there's a decent number of moons hidden around, so this game doesn't expect you to go, like, you know, without lives, really.
And yet, I still managed to game over on the first stream. So...
okay. Difficult.
Yeah. So, rule of thumb, don't ever play Bizhawk if you want decent latency on anything, but especially Super Mario World.
Who needs real hardware accuracy?
Yeah, this is by a person and has an exit, and is beginner friendly. Watch me manage to die 10 times nonetheless. Also, it's literally just 105, but with 2 hills. It's also Super Mario Bros. 3's first level. I wasn't gonna
Mixing
make that
them
jump.
together, it's not inspired by just one level.
This level feels like it could easily have been out of any of Milesluigi's ancient Mario World ROM hacks, to be completely honest.
Those would be a bit more glitched, but...
Yeah, no, this is made a little bit. Give them some credit. So, notably, this HUD is very minimal at the moment.
kind of squished like it's a 3:4 aspect ratio that's tall instead of wide.
It's weird because enemies and stuff are still giving you points despite the fact that they're not displayed
Yeah,
anywhere.
the points don't matter.
Whose Mario is it anyway?
I also love that this guy just randomly becomes a flying Goopa Troopa. Also, I keep forgetting how I'm supposed to get that. Well, now I have
You
a
can Yoshi jump.
Now I have a Yoshi. But I could have like bounced off that guy. All these free mushrooms. I like this. So I can still have mushrooms if I respawn.
And provided you can start selecting all the levels, at least you have a place that's reliable for mushrooms.
Yeah.
Also, a cool feature of this hack is the way that dragon coins are recorded.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
hit
I
a
was.
midway point. Any dragon coins that you collected before it will still be in your possession when you respawn.
Up.
It's an actual collectible instead of just get 5 for the 1-up.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah.
they are recorded on the overworld map too.
I assume they do. Wah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna want that. That's cool. We can show that you can in fact replay levels. I think there's a Starman up there too. Oh, I still have a Yoshi, apparently. Maybe I can still. Okay.
Nope.
But yeah, even if you replay a level, you only have to collect the dragon coin that you missed, and any other ones that you collected are still remembered.
Yeah, it's very nice. And
That is
also,
really nice.
as soon as you get all 5, you're done. You don't have to collect them anymore, even if you die after collecting all 5.
So if there's a really tough one, just save it for last. I don't know how tough
Bang
this
your
hack
head
is by
against
the
the
end,
wall.
but yeah.
Supposedly not quite as difficult as the first one, but I also have no frame of reference, so
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely like far more difficult than the beginning of Vanilla. But like, Vanilla was pretty easy at the beginning. Also, these are not stars; these are coins.
Yeah.
Oh, no bonus games anymore? How dare they?
How will Milesluigi break the internet now?
Oh, it failed the bonus game now!
Yeah, like Super Mario World, yeah, 10 years before this, it tracks your dragon coins in that little icon, as well as the total number of levels you've gotten it down in the bottom left.
Super Mario World, yeah, was the very first hack I ever saw that did that.
I also like the faster overworld walking speed. Such
Yeah.
a nice feature.
Mm-hmm.
That's like something every ROM hack needs.
Oh, I love this sprite. I also love these guys on this 1FO, is it? The sprite that has those weird properties?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Been
They
a while.
love
I
that
know
guy.
like 125 is like the blank space. That was always the one I remembered. Or is it just 25? One of those two.
I think it's 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we have solid blocks for me, but not for enemies or other sprites, and the reverse.
It's like those blocks from Super Mario Infinity, except they don't have the cross over Mario and circle over Mario symbol.
Whoop. Spin
They
jumping
actually
is
look a bit
thing.
cleaner this way, though you do have to know what they do. I suppose this is a decent tutorial showing you what.
Yeah, this is showing you all the weird mechanics that are apparently going to be staples. Like, look, vines can eat random blocks, including ones you wouldn't normally be able to, to go through.
Now, how does Yoshi interact with all that?
I love those random
Those
blargs.
Nice slide.
Also, visible Kaizo blocks. I mean, invisible blocks. I just got both of those in one fireball. I love these block snakes that, well, I was gonna say eat themselves. What the? I was like, oh, I despawned it. No, I didn't, apparently.
It was just a little scared. You scared it till you got back on it.
Janktown is correct. Well, we've managed to die almost as many times as the previous playthrough thus far. That's not promising. No.
At least you're still a net positive on lives at 29.
These stacks of swoopers are quite annoying. Yep. I probably could have made that jump at full speed. I love how Luigi slides on his knees.
Yeah, he's got the almighty knees instead of the almighty butt.
weird.
Yeah, it's those bats are just kind of hanging there until you get close.
No, not that. Like, that thing just actually stopped. I thought it was the
Oh, that
screen
too.
that made it do that. Also, these are one way, unless they're blue, apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know too much about those custom block trains that they have these days. That was a good trap.
It was good custom, not actually custom, but that one red block from the front door, or I guess like Bowser's Castle in general.
Mm-hmm.
What if I
Yeah,
hit
it's
it?
always been like the designated sprites can go through it, but the player can't block. Before there was custom blocks that could do that. And it just eats through the floor.
Ate the floor. Wow.
Why not?
Now they're separated. Okay, apparently it
Ugh.
does nothing. Yep.
Oh, you should have
Aw.
spin jumped.
I know, I need to remember to spin jump. Did I get a halfway point at the beginning of that?
Yeah, you did cross one. Good.
In the new Super Mario Brothers games, I don't think that the spin jump is as OP as it is in Mario World. Yet in Mario Maker, I think that the spin jump was like beefed up to also be able to spin jump on piranha plants and spinies and such. Because I don't think that when you spin jump in like say New Super Mario Brothers Wii, you could do that on top of, you know, the more dangerous enemies. Unless I'm remembering incorrectly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Although you still can't do it on saw blades for some reason.
Right, right. Darn all these inconsistencies.
My Mario lore, it's so conflicted.
I think that Mario Maker 2 has a release date now for like the 26th of June or
The
something
28th.
like that. 28th, there you go.
Last Friday in June.
I was wondering if it would be earlier in the month or later, so now confirmed.
I don't get what block is. Oh, there's an invisible note block sprite.
You just
Interesting.
phased Yoshi through all those concrete blocks. That was pretty clever.
There's the very sullenly used bone graphic.
Yeah, that one level, Chocolate Island 4.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So apparently these are secondary checkpoints. These one-ups. Usually, not always.
That's
Oh,
such
wow.
That is such a thing that like has only appeared in recent years in Mario hacks, despite the fact it's just using an element of the original Super Mario World and repurposing it into creating, you know, extra midway points and level changes. I think that's so cool.
It's
Well,
weird.
I'm really
though.
glad it explained that, because otherwise I would have had no clue.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
it's
can
a thing
play as
that's
Luigi,
popped up
apparently.
in recent years.
But, like, I've seen levels that just use... Oh, no, I guess not. Have I seen levels? I feel like there are levels. I love that the pathing doesn't do what you would expect. And hey, Kirby music.
And no Yoshis.
I said them to
Ooh.
make a new little no Yoshi's area, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's its own level, like, within Lunar Magic, right? Or is that difficult to add?
It's not something that you can access normally. Like, I think you have to do some extra digging to find that. I've never personally edited it myself, although I've never used it in any ROM hacks I've made either, so... So what's the gimmick of this level? Unless I'm just missing it so far. Ninja's outside, completely original, 10 out of 10.
It's Home Run Derby.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Mario's got the bat now.
Look how it makes the cape sound.
I
Goombas
love that you can hit
interestingly turn into their flip form.
And you can hit the baseballs back at them, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, right. Get like flaming
Nice.
baseballs.
They turn into flaming baseballs, yeah.
I would say this is like one of the most annoying enemies to deal with if they're placed properly. It's just, you finally have a counter to...
I mean, the cape was already a pretty good counter, too. The cape is OP in, like, every regard in Mario World.
Quadruple kill. Oh boy, mistakes. Stay
Stuck in the
there.
pipe, nice. Ooh, look at that.
I think
Well
I
done.
killed it.
I'd be feeling pretty screwy too if I just phased into a solid.
Yeah, Mario 3 wouldn't have stood for that. I wish these guys would just go flying off at max speed.
That would be cool.
I think they turn into, like, flaming bullet bills.
A little difficult to knock back a bullet bill when it's nearly the size of Mario.
The heck did that thing keep going when I jumped on it? This isn't new Super U.
That looked like your last Dragon Coin, and it says you got them all!
Up this guy's-
Yay!
on the pitching mound.
I like that. Look at this.
There you go. I'm about to say there's your one-up issue solved. You just have to go through the baseball level.
The crowd goes wild before I murder them with the same bat. I haven't played too many levels after this that have, like, weird, completely new mechanics like that. So hey, it's Smash graphics that everyone loves using. More Kirby music. Let's see if I can do this without duplicating the blocks this time.
Yeah, you kind of have to throw it at it and not let go of it while you're inside it kind of thing, but there you go.
Yeah, don't clip that corner that duplicates it.
Well.
Whoops.
Nice.
Yeah, that room, like, I totally gave up on when playing on Bizhawk, because it was just, like, so many precision jumps. When I was playing with, like, 10 frames of lag or something ridiculous. Hello? L button, you gotta work.
You have one job. It's to scroll the screen. Where are you?
Didn't think that was gonna work. I keep doing that way too far to the left. There we go.
Now you got it.
Got shell throwing hammer bros. They typically do a decent job of dispatching themselves.
There was something in the sky back there. That...
Yeah, I have seen that, and I don't know how to get up there.
Hmm.
I don't think... that jump is difficult. Like trying to get up to the upper part there. There are probably easier ways of doing it that I have not yet figured out. I don't suppose this pipe goes two ways. Doesn't look like it. Ah! Pulled back too far again.
I don't think you have. I think that if you just continue to the right, you eventually end up there anyway.
Yeah.
You can just shortcut. And by shortcutting, you're also going to miss a dragon coin, I believe.
Yeah, there's one on the lower path. I just want to make the jump, man. I mean, the hack is literally asking me to do it, or at least like half-heartedly try it. There we go.
Nice.
And now I have to jump back down.
Oh, jeez, that's basically a blind jump.
Good luck. I mean, good job though. And it's not just like a small skip either. This room is like pretty big.
Yeah.
But by taking the upper path like you just did, you would have skipped all of this.
And you need a degree in Marioology to get the Dragon Coins in this.
Yeah, this was not a level I was gonna do with 10 frames of lag.
Oh, jeez.
I may be too late to take the bottom path. Ah, now I'm definitely too
No.
late. Yeah, if you keep going that way, there's a little bit of precision jumping for that moon. But I mean, we're doing okay on lives at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you would normally get up here. Oh. Well, I didn't want that fire flower anyway.
Despite all the, improvements they've applied, they still haven't done something which stops your mushroom, or your
Wait,
good power from
more
being overwritten by a mushroom.
I feel like I should have a cape or something. There's all these clouds up here that I don't know how to reach.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
Are these pipes secretly cannons?
Moon jump will get you up there.
Yeah, I was getting that impression too, JD Aster, about, the good old New Super Mario Brothers cannons that shoot you upwards.
Once again, playing with expectations. Yeah, this is a very long hack, incidentally. Also, no capes.
No Yoshis, no capes, no
I can't
breaking
use all of the
this level.
copious capes that I've had thus far. None of them. I can see why they would not want capes in this. They want you to actually play the level. Imagine how much easier this would be if I could just cape all these footballs.
You made a really good substitute out of that buzzy beetle shell, though.
Yeah, I should have tried to keep it longer. I could have spin jumped or just gone under. I'm not gonna make that far. Should have tried to catch it. I've done this every time I've played this level. I hit the blocks, expecting things to be in them, and then a football jumps on my head when they're not.
They're very tightly inflated, so they hurt when they hit.
Why do I keep hitting this? It's making it very difficult. Okay.
Ow.
That's not an interaction I've ever seen. Okay. A clean jump there.
Yeah, you gotta play with power this time.
Surprised I can't skip that intro. Like, I get the idea. Simultaneous kill.
Simultaneous kill.
We know better this time. Didn't mean to kill that guy.
Yellow switch blocks.
Did you already miss the yellow switch palace?
I mean, this is a double exit course, if I remember correctly. But currently there's nowhere I could have missed it.
I mean, it's a really, really low bar to pass, but at least the hack so far hasn't required you to hit the switch. You just enter a level and fall because you don't have the yellow block.
Why did that just stop? Did that hit some wall above the screen? Just drop straight down.
So this looks like somewhere where the secret exit probably is. So you'll have to return here after you get the yellow blocks then?
I assume
Looks
so.
like it's right out of Vanilla Dome 1.
Yeah, and no cheesing it with capes. I guess that's why they don't want you to bring capes.
I wonder if there's still some way to cheese it though.
I don't think
Maybe
this
if a
looks...
football came around or something.
Oh, yeah, I doubt it. I mean, where would... Yeah, there's no footballs in range. Shell jump's not going to be possible with the ceiling being... the walls being
what
that
about
high
that
up.
guy's football?
Just follow this football all the way back.
Not this one, but the one before it. It almost seemed like the train was set up for that reason, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta bounce just right there.
Oh man, just imagine how so much RNG.
I feel like if it was my hack, I would do some kind of shenanigans like that.
You know what? I'm gonna hit the.
Higsby made it.
Ah, dang it! I think there's a halfway point in this room. I mean, I could use save states, but I don't actually know what the save state keys in RetroArch are, so.
I think you actually have to bind them because it's normally not bound, if I remember RetroArch right. I was about to comment, Higsby makes his hack so that you have to use your brain to find the secret exit.
Hooray!
Well, I mean, obviously the secret exit is up there, because I played the rest of the level. There's nowhere else it could be.
I've never liked secret exits that are obvious. You have to look for my secret exits, darn it.
Oh, yeah, I skipped the opening text box with my clever go in the pipe trick, but it said something, it's like, your save states and the rewinds have been disabled. It's like, yes, because that's a thing you can do. I mean, the idea being you're not meant to use them, I assume.
I have a Super Nintendo flash cart, and I still don't know if it even has a save. I mean, it has to have a save state function, I suppose, but I have no idea how to use it. So.
Why did that get hit twice? This hack is so weird. These shells have such weird mechanics to them. There we go.
Hmm.
A nice corner drop. Ow, that thing was fast. That's not gonna work.
So already we've seen football chucks and baseball chucks, two of the most annoying enemies in the game in World 1.
Ugh. Especially when they toss one right when they come on screen. Lag or no lag, that's kind of hard to react to if you're mid-jump. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to get that football thing to work for now.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you for that. It looks like it's probably not possible, but it would have been funny if it was. For those who were like really perceptive or something.
With crazy RNG, it might be possible. I'm not gonna rule it out.
Does the football call RNG? I mean, I guess it does. It bounces differently every time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching a video on Super Mario World's RNG, so like.
Yeah, you sent it to me. It was an excellent video.
Yeah, Dots Are Cool puts out some great stuff. Just did a video recently, right before you put up that video of you and your mom playing Mario 3. He did a video on the extended 1-up chime. It was like, ha! You pulled off that extended 1-up in your video.
I saw that too. So that's really funny. What a coincidence.
The funny thing is, I wasn't even like watching, so I didn't see the comment on screen. I just like was listening to it at work. I'm like, ha! I just heard it. Oh, this is here. Okay, science.
I didn't even hear it when we were recording because the volume wasn't up. So when I was editing, I was like, no way. That's something that when I play just for fun, I always try to get to happen. And then it's funny because in that one situation, it just happened without even meaning to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna try this a couple of times. Okay, I'm apparently going to fail, like, more miserably every time, so maybe this is the game telling me I shouldn't be trying to do that silly sequence break. When have I ever turned down a bad idea? Yep. That's not what I meant to do. That's cool.
I guess, and then it's this part that's tough, getting it up to that.
Yeah, like, if it did, like, a perfect, like, low bounce here and then high bounce...
And then it also has to not hit the yellow pipe.
Hmm.
And then it has to get to this end gap here, and then you have to bounce on it and bounce high enough to make it up there. Good thing you release the vine. If somehow you do pull it off and then the vine wasn't hit.
Oh, that would be sad. Yes, destroy this guy.
Oh no! Ah.
Ooh, it did go. It went under the pipe though. But it just didn't bounce high. Okay, nicely done.
Ah, okay, we're gonna call it quits, because I'm just gonna kill myself, like, trying to do the very beginning of the setup every time, otherwise.
Good effort.
Extra lives already eliminated.
And I'm still 9 lives above where I started. Yep, I was just asking for a football to the face there. Whoa. Would have been very unfortunate if that had bounced higher than that.
I can't help but imagine that the order or shipment of footballs that Bowser had to have made, it's like, why do you have 1,000 footballs, Bowser? Giving it to his minions to kill Mario.
Why does touching a football even kill him?
Maybe this is just like one big mini game, like in Galaxy. Like if you die to the robots when you get the 100 purple coins.
I got a better question for you, Higsby. Who inflated the footballs?
Tom Brady.
Oh, gosh. Could you imagine being a Bowser minion and your job today was just inflate the football? You have to think about how stupid your boss is, about how this is your weapon against Mario, and apparently it's super effective because it's killed JDH's Mario a couple times already.
I mean,
That'll.
they were the main focus of what, Chocolate Secret? Like one of the latest and hardest levels in Super Mario World, honestly. At least of the main 7 stages. 7 worlds. Spooky. And we're off to this.
Oh.
By the way, I totally didn't even notice that was a Dry Bones and not a Boo piloting
Fishing
that.
Dry Bones.
Yeah, that's all we'll see of him, thankfully. Also, Mario Maker music. This is like the Mario 1 Ghost House theme.
It did not take long at all for Mario Maker stuff to make the Mario World ROM hack.
Absolutely not.
With the Mario 1 airship theme to make it into Odyssey. That was the weird one. It's this moving ground thing that appears in exactly 1 Ghost House.
It's always been a pretty cool thing.
Also, I love this. I love all of this. I don't know why I keep trying this. That jump is like obviously way too high to make.
It does feel like that's like the intended way to get it though. I guess not.
I like how the boos have that little stream of like white puff coming out of them.
Yeah. These are like kind of Rip Band fishes, but not really, because they're like one-dimensional, which makes them so much easier to avoid.
And the boo lasers that only go in like one direction, X or Y.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some sinusoidal ones later.
Not gonna get more coins.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose...
You're 7 away from 1-up.
I suppose I could have gotten a 1-up. Yeah. I already know from experience there's nothing much down here. Just more coins. Down here is just like a pit. If I happen to... Like, it's just like a you didn't die pit. If you manage to fall off further up the level. This is an actual death pit. I don't know why it's here.
That hole is so difficult to fall in, it almost feels like maybe if you fell into it, it would be like a secret or something. Oh my god!
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't ask these questions.
That pit was made for you.
Oh.
That is your pit.
See, the funny thing is, I did that, like, on purpose when I played through the first level, like, on the 2nd or 3rd time through. I'm like, oh hey, there's this obvious secret pit that is a death pit, actually.
Oh, well,
no,
just in case it changed since yesterday or whatever.
That was an unironic death. That was not intentional. This terrain is, like, very fun to jump around. And this is a surprisingly high jump, which is why I fell.
You just got a mushroom even though you already were big.
This level does not believe in power-ups, apparently. Well, forgot you were gonna move. Hello. I thought that was solid on both sides. I didn't notice.
Ooh. Big jump. And there's your last dragon coin. There you go.
Locked in.
You still get a 1-up for finding them all, though.
Yep. Curious as to whether you can make it up here without having gone through that pipe, because this is just slightly above that previous area.
It does look like you probably can. The side path is more just for the dragon coin, maybe?
Yeah. It's a little bit of an awkward jump. And here's where I lose both of my hits.
Should have taken the monorail. Yep.
Ah, I don't know why I jumped.
It
Nice.
wasn't the boo urethral missile that got you, it was the line of boost.
Yeah, you can spin jump on the missiles. Offline fencing. Let me save before anything happens. So this doesn't have a HUD for some reason.
Huh. That's really weird.
I have to play it blind.
How will you ever know how many lives you have left?
This is like that moon level from Maggle 3. Secretly, this is just a test of remembering how many lives I have.
Watch out. This might be your last life. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get a negative 40 life moon later in the level.
Just like the Zatar from Mario Party 1.
I am very surprised I survived that. Why did I do this?
No!
I didn't even die to that the first time through the level. Yeah, this is a kind of clever use of these weird platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Follows the line for until it stops on the, I guess, fence-like pattern. I guess that's why it's called a fence, too.
I don't know why I don't know why sometimes I'm like, you know, I need to fall off this platform by holding A, and don't process that makes me jump first. Because that was what I did there. It's like, let me just casually fall off this platform. I feel like I've gotten hit by that every single time. I always liked like these super high jumping paratroopers from Super Mario World.
They make a good enemy, and they definitely picked out the best part of the cave to do it, the part that's outside.
These are apparently death blocks.
Instant death or just damage blocks?
Yeah, they're flunchers, but like not munchers.
So if you're big Mario, you'll just take damage.
Yeah.
It's basically an excuse to not have floating munchers, yeah.
Yeah. Whoop! Who needed the other platform anyway? Wonder why specifically they made that a Koopa. Like, I feel like there were plenty of other ways I could have done that.
Any objections for that being the Koopa?
Also, like, please explain what happened there, because I don't understand it.
Can you climb that vine?
Hmm? No, like, I don't understand. Oh, it ate the block. I didn't even realize that. Like this thing, the vine got rid of it.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Also, that vine doesn't lead anywhere?
I don't think so. I think that's just to drop that platform.
Yeah, that would make sense too. But yeah, okay, that's just weird.
I've done this every single time I've played this level. I'm just
such an easy trick to fall for.
I'm conditioned to jump for checkpoints.
At least you got it.
You got a checkpoint for it, so it wasn't like you were completely in vain doing that. Just it cost you a lot.
Line up better, please. Gonna barely hop over that fuzzy. I like this exclamation point. It's like, don't do what you want to do. Do this instead.
Yeah, you can't jump short enough to do that otherwise.
Why'd I go for that? Okay, I barely made that.
Wow.
The
Nice.
invincibility frames, they just lasted long enough.
Well, it wasn't that. I was about a frame or two from death. By, like, that platform being too low to jump on. Can I make that? Oh, not if I do that.
Oh, what if the invisible coin blocks are fake invisible coin blocks? Probably not.
I should probably either get small or hit it when that one is a little bit further over to the left. that's probably workable.
Oh.
It's cool, we have infinite tries.
Slight miscalculation. Arranged off the platform.
Unless there's a hidden timer.
That's right, I didn't even really notice that there was no timer.
I don't even know how that one happened. I tried to overcorrect slightly too hard.
Well, Luigi's pacemaker is not gonna fail at all. He must have finally went to go get it fixed.
We must have switched to the solar-powered pacemaker instead of the battery-operated one.
You know, I'm just gonna take this hit to make this so I don't have to worry about hitting the ceiling. There we go. We got all the coins, so we don't have to come back there. And we're like right at the end anyway.
There you go. You made that look like so hard, and then it looked so easy.
Just one of those times you just don't want to power up.
Luigi got a promotion.
Promotion.
So, humorously, this is all about P-balloons, as the name might suggest. And they changed the physics to be slightly more responsive. I didn't know that because I was playing with lag, and because I was playing with lag, it basically felt like it controlled like it normally does. It was the one thing that actually felt like it controlled decently.
So with this P-balloon, if you stop pressing any buttons, you don't float upward, right?
Yeah.
You kind of just stay still. That's a huge difference. Like, that's pretty massive.
One of several things I just didn't notice.
You've got a couple quality of life things going on for you. You don't have to chase after the P-balloon, you don't float up.
It's less inertia in general. It's not what we meant to do, but we'll take it.
I think just a hack of like the original Super Mario World with quality of life enhancements added in would be very fascinating to play through. But that's something they didn't change. I was wondering if you're big and you take a hit,
they
maybe
wouldn't
you will like just turn to small balloon Mario. But no, you're still dead.
They wouldn't change that. That'd make that way too easy. Real quality of life.
Suffer your mistakes.
The real quality of life change would be to make it so select is the only way to get your reserve item. Don't make it automatically drop into a wall. I always loved how it just like instantly deflates if you go through a pipe. So this doesn't have ice physics, even though it looks like it should.
Mario only fits in the pipe after he deflates all the helium in him. Oh no, oh, you got it, barely.
Barely obtainable.
I thought that mushroom was lost forever.
This is fine. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this. Especially not if I spin jump.
Lotus plants are very nasty to spin jump on. You basically have to spin jump and run past them, not stay on.
Well, it's just like I wasn't gonna get anywhere from there. I was hoping the Koopa would give me some more distance. You know what? I'll bet you there's something up and to the left. I haven't even tried. If I die again, I'm gonna check that out. Where I thought the platform was, but I landed on the block, so it's cool. Invincibility frames. Wah!
Oh no, you didn't even get the lotus plants this time.
Jump straight around the P-balloon. Now I'm gonna die more on this level than I did the first time.
Gonna check for that secret in the upper left? Yes, you are.
Gonna get some leftward momentum.
If you run out of balloon power here, though, are you just stuck and forced to die? Or is the balloon smart enough to come back?
That's a great question. It'd be worth it because you got a 3-up. Oh, you made it, JDster. Are you gonna for science or continue? No, you could.
I am not, because I don't want to wait 360 seconds if there's nothing to kill myself with.
Oh.
Yep, didn't even see that.
Now your save states and rewind were disabled, but was your fast forward disabled?
This is true, I do have a fast forward key. And I know what that one is. I don't understand why, but like, whenever I play Bizhawk with this controller, it decides to map start to speed up as well as start.
Huh.
So I just naturally get shorter pause screens for things like Paper Mario, which helps a bit.
Still got those pause screens that take like forever to load unless you change the settings you need.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's possible to change the settings now. There were, for years, you just had to deal with that. Paper Mario 64 is one of the few things I would recommend playing on Bizhawk because, I don't know, it's got more compatibility than most emulators. And Paper Mario 64, everything is so telegraphed, you can adapt to hitting the button another few frames early if necessary. Alright, we're finally past that.
There you go. You still got more to go though. Jeez, this really does remind me of
This is very tubular.
Thank you.
Oh no, shoot now!
Yay!
Midway point. Yes.
Should have let him shoot those off screen. Ah, drat, there was an item.
Gotta check those turn blocks too.
Not like it'll do me too much good in balloon form.
True.
Oh boy. Ah!
Aww.
Die on the corner. Oh. That's obnoxious. I have to get this every time. It's not difficult, it just takes a bit of time.
Somebody's got to pull that bone from underneath that lotus plant. It's living off all that bone meal it's getting. As for that lotus plant, I don't know. Fence? Question mark?
I did the same exact thing as last time. I don't know why I thought that was gonna change.
It doesn't matter what part of the lava you hit. This isn't Mario 64. You die instant.
It really seems like you should be able to get through that gap. I managed to despawn the particles that time. Hello. They're on a very different timer than they were last time. Just hug the wall this time.
We just managed to squeeze by.
Ah. So used to checking the question mark blocks first.
Although considering that being hit in balloon form is essentially instant death, I guess being small would almost be the smarter choice since your hitbox would be smaller.
Yeah, I can see that.
And at least you are getting a lot of like breaks between balloon segments. You don't have to do it all in one run.
Was it stopping you from going up there, or was that a choice that you made to not go up?
I didn't go up. I have all the coins. What could be up there?
Yeah, I wonder. That's just kind of curious. Also, I like that the mushroom you got from the gold tape just got stuck inside the lava.
Yeah.
It never came back down.
I just assumed those coins were saying, look, there's a thing falling. Watch out. Even though you'll have definitely already seen it by then.
Is even though yellow's levels are yellow, I mean, you haven't been checking like the start button on each one, I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's true. I am just sort of assuming. Yeah, I should check especially for this level.
Yeah, you never know when you'll run into that yellow switch. Also, wow, those blocks have very big eyes.
Yeah, they act as brick blocks for some reason instead of turn blocks.
You know? Oh, that'll despawn it, right? Can I despawn the block without despawning the power-up? Nope. This is where a mushroom in a block would be useful.
Very true.
Okay, I
Nice
was
throw.
very confused. It's not like it got me anything. So I was very confused last. I was supposed to have one of those.
Oh,
Are there
no.
more over this way? Okay, yes, there are. Welp.
They expire and, yeah.
No,
They expire!
I got one more try. There we go. No
That's a
power
cool
up,
use
but
of that.
whatever. But I was very confused. I thought turn blocks killed more things than they did. Like these, for instance.
You
Or
can't
these.
kill a grinder with a turn block, but you can kill a grinder by sliding down a hill at it.
Yeah, same with thwomps, apparently. Or
It's
definitely.
funny the number of enemies that die from being slid through.
Yep. I don't think I stopped that guy at the right time. Oof.
Nice. Don't die here, I think you're almost at the checkpoint.
Yep. Oh. Reasonably close. Oh. Yeah, this part is tough.
That Thwomp just does not care about the blocks there at all.
I jumped about a frame too early and nothing happened.
It's an immovable object running into an unstoppable force. They just phase through each other.
I don't understand why sometimes that doesn't destroy the turn block. I didn't even hit the middle one of these earlier, so I don't know what's in it. Oh, coin. I am just nailing these shots. I wish you could gain more height off of jumping off a wall like that. Like proto-wall kicks. I don't know why that decided not to get picked up. I clearly hit the button. So I've just not quite been in contact with it.
I think I've also experienced before if there are too many sprites on screen, it actually won't let you pick up the block because the block is supposed to spawn a sprite, right?
Maybe. Just like that guy was supposed to spit fire, I'm pretty sure. He did last time. I'm very surprised, most surprised that these don't die to these.
Yeah, you're right about throw blocks seeming quite underpowered.
Hello.
But,
Thankfully this is on the left side, so I can grab the mushroom. You know, skip it. I'm just gonna damage boost.
Oh, wow, nice.
I'm not waiting for all that. Yep. Yep. Totally.
Look at this. Look
Totally
at these
fine.
acrobats.
Good night. Pick up the block. Sheesh.
Mario's
Alright.
Night of Jubilee with the saw blades.
Also, I hit the wall just slightly before I hit the block there. I would have not been able to get that. I feel like they increased the timer on these things. I haven't had one break yet.
Oh yeah, you have a timer in this level. I didn't really think about it.
Oh no, I meant on the blocks.
Are they increased?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't had one break yet. Or disappear.
Alright, Higsby, new video idea. How long did the throw box last in each Mario game? So that you
That's
can complain
a-
about Super Mario World's lasting long.
That's a great one. Do the new Super Mario Brothers games even have throw blocks? I don't think so.
There's ice blocks that work kind of similarly in Wii, but I mean, they don't disappear, to my recollection.
Like, what games would even be in that video? It would obviously be Mario 3, Mario World. I don't think any of the Game Boy games have them unless you're including, like, the remakes on Game Boy Advance. So it would be a much shorter video than the Star one. Of course, the ultimate thing to do is if you take a throw block through a pipe, obviously not one of these ones that just takes you, in somewhere else within the same room, but if you hold a throw block and go through a pipe to a different room, the throw block will last
infinitely?
eternally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a neat thing. It doesn't really have any practical uses in the original Mario world, but still neat.
I don't know what the point of these above the springs are, other than to foreshadow the boss. That should have been a death. Quite far enough away.
You got all the dragon coins, so you don't have to worry about the dragon.
At that time, the block came back.
There you go. You're in a one-up loop now, so you're fine.
I'd prefer
A
to
one-up loop, yes.
I'd prefer not to die if I could help it. It just saves time that way. Man, I love how satisfying it is to throw these arc shots.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that it's just, like, impossible to get hit by that pencil. It will always spawn. Yeah, I'm gonna just watch this thing for a few seconds. Okay, they do still disappear. I've just not had it happen yet. I don't think grabbing them refreshes the timer either. Don't even have to get that left guy out of there this time. I don't know what I thought I was going to accomplish trying to cut that short. There was no way that was gonna work.
This is pretty tight. There you go. Oh, run! Indiana Jones, there you go.
Dang it!
At least you got a fake checkpoint, though. I mean, not a fake checkpoint.
Oh, did I? I didn't even notice.
I believe so, because you had a one-up. Kind of just fly out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's probably what that was then. This is a super easy fight, though.
I think that if you stand on the springs when the battle ends, there's a moon down there. Something like that.
I think there was when Raukau. There was when Raukau played this level. I don't know why I didn't get it. Maybe you have to do it on the first try.
This is the extent to which I've seen Raukau play it, because then you asked if I wanted to join in and I stopped spoiling it.
I know. This is how far I've watched too, because I've only played a couple levels after this. So yeah.
Thank you.
I'll play up to the next Yoshi house. I don't know, maybe a bit further, because we've only been recording like an hour.
The next Yoshi house? Why would there be more than one?
I mean, you... don't ask me, but one exists.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's as far as I've gotten. Where no man lands. Just balloon fight music. Or balloon trip music. Oh hey, a cape. Those exist.
Speaking of no land, there's like, no land.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to the left at the beginning, could you? I was getting that vibe for some reason.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I missed the red coin.
But you got the mushroom in a very epic way.
Last second save. I love these platforms that I can't tell which way they're facing until I jump on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, blast off platform? Wasn't even thinking about that. Is this no coins? This must be no Yoshi coins. I haven't seen any yet. Yep, okay. It's like, this is gonna get awkward if it goes up to where those Koopas are. I just barely stuttered on the platform edge there. Everything's totally... Yeah, good night, these jumps!
Alright, I'm curious what's to the left, too. Come on, JDH.
Alright, we'll see.
And there are apparently dragon coins in this level.
They're all to the left.
Ride the block, ride the block!
Oh, yeah, dang, I should have done that.
Oh.
I love how I stopped the mushroom exactly on the screen boundary. All according to plan. I forgot you could even write these. This isn't New Super Mario Bros. DS. This skips the entire level. Oh,
there they are!
There they are!
Nice.
All 5 of them!
There we go.
So that's why I just assumed there were no coins, because there are some levels that have none. Yeah, this message block just tells you how these things work, these green things, which, I mean, it's weird. Like, they've appeared like, they're a vanilla thing, and they've appeared in at least one other level in this hack thus far.
Well, they are prefixated in a space in 2D space-time that says, I am anchored to this point regardless if there's a wall there.
You know, I'd like that cape back, to be frank. I had a crutch the first time through this level, and managed to lose it nonetheless. What the heck? Everything is just desynced. I like how those guys just keep going. I love those blind spits. Ugh. Higsby, have you been, like, active in the playing Mario World hacks? Like, and keeping up with that recently?
No, I can't say I have. Any hacks I've seen, it's been other people playing them. So, I have been out of the loop, unfortunately, a little bit lately.
Yeah, I feel like I've been out of the loop ever since Mario Maker, so if you split the ROM hack eras from before Mario Maker and after Mario Maker, I feel like I'm entirely BAA, or BMM I should say.
That's a pretty good way to put it. I would say I'm similar.
I feel like I kept up with them more in, like, the, like, late aughts. And even then, I wasn't, like, in the community or anything. This was all just whatever I happened to see on YouTube. I feel like I despawned something. This is a large jump.
Huh.
There should be a piranha plant or something in there.
I think it's awesome that the Mario World ROM hacking has stayed so strong for like 2 decades now. Like, that's incredible.
I got the pointless red coin.
Yay!
Ugh.
Well, there we go. So, this hack, Jump, 130 exits, was released 420.
Oh, haha.
130 exits, though. I think that might be longer than any one I've played. Like, I played Demo World TLC way back in the day, and I don't know if I've really played any other, like, that long or anything close.
I think that there was a time when the most exits possible was like 120.
Yeah, 120 or 128 or something.
Yeah, but recent advancements I think has increased that.
Apparently this has more exits, or more levels than any other hack thus far. Fewer exits per level, on average. Speaking of which, I do need to... I almost just jumped for the orb!
That would have been a bad idea.
That would have been setting yourself up for
death. Nice.
I like that you still bounced on that Koopa Troop at the end, despite the fact I don't think that they can interact with you.
Yeah, let me
like,
check.
I don't think sprites can kill you after you've hit a spear or a tape.
Yeah, this is 2, this is 1. I assume these all have to have 1. That one's also got 1. This is what God feel like. Yep. Sounds legit. Moon. Just insta-death if you go off the top of the screen. So this is all about using these things for the height, but also making sure you hit a ceiling in the meantime. And this level is as far as I've played thus far. Floating water. I feel like that's a very new super thing. the damage boosted through that, but at least I get to keep this. This whole thing's just a minefield. Don't press A, it's a trap. Don't know how I managed to miss that, but okay. That probably had a 1-up in it. Well, that one did as well.
So that's what God feels like, heading right into the munchers.
I almost jumped in the same place. That would have been a mistake. This one got me the first time through. Gotta do that spin jump.
It's a pretty interesting maneuver.
Nice. That was relatively smooth compared to the dozen-plus deaths last time.
The video and Paul were lagging throughout the entire level, so I saw none of it, but congratulations.
Yeah, I thought that was my internet.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
Oh. I didn't realize. Was that a Discord thing then?
Probably. But yeah, like I think the level cut off like when you started it, and then I'm like, oh, this is what God feels.
So it wasn't just me. I saw you hit the note block, shoot into the sky, and then the next time I was able to see anything, you were hitting the gold tape.
What's the idea here?
This is cool.
Aesthetic Luigi. That is me. I got a key.
Oh yeah, you can go through the pipe. There you go. Nice.
Very nice.
I got.
So is this like the Wario gambling minigame where if you keep going, the prizes get better, but if you lose, like you lose half your earning?
It did look that way.
I lose half my lives.
Huh.
I don't think I understood this last time. Or do I just get 3 lives repeatedly? I don't understand the purpose of this.
You would have to think that it's random. The key will not always go to the right. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you have much to lose. Like it's really kind of win-win.
Or at the very least,
Alright.
win neutral. Destiny of Grassland. Yeah, we'll play off one more level than last time, just so I can feel like I've made more progress.
Sounds good.
All right.
We have a split path. I do not know this music, honestly.
Fortunately, can't help you out with that one.
We got Rotodisc spikes.
No matter the form, the Rotodisc always finds its prey.
Yep. I got one of the plants at least. Oh, I didn't get the mushroom. What are these exclamation points supposed to signify? Rotodisc ahead? I don't know if I can spin jump on those, but I wouldn't trust them. Is Discord acting up again?
Nope.
Alright.
Not
Clear.
on my end, at least. I just don't have too much to say about this level. It's Rotodiscs.
Yeah, I don't get what this has to do with a Destiny of Grassland. That's what this was. Why did that get thrown so far? I thought it was gonna turn around sooner.
No, the Hammer Bros move around the overworld. Oh, wrong.
Oh, yes, I love that sound.
Dang it! I was trying to fake him
Yeah.
out. Ah.
This is definitely a very Mario 1-ish, or sorry, not Mario 1, Mario 3-ish level, and I like that.
Yeah.
I also really like the blocks, like those ones there, with the screws in the corners that you can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
through. I like when Mario games bring those back. I think the last Mario game that really had them was like New Super Mario Bros. 2?
3D World had them pretty extensively. They weren't in 2D, obviously, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Slipped off the edge, survived, and they just had no idea what to do. Not what I expected to happen.
You're making all the plants main very jealous. Constantly killing Luigi.
Dang it, I can't get out of that pipe fast enough to make that guy shoot the first fireball upward. I love it when charging trucks just sort of pace around without making any noise.
Keeping pace.
Yet another one of those levels where they just don't believe in giving me, like, proper power-ups.
Yeah, like, it's really weird.
Extra hits are extra hits, not gonna complain.
Be careful, you can't pick up the boomerangs out of midair. They hurt you.
You can spin jump on them, though.
Oh, really? I mean, I wouldn't have had any way of knowing that.
And as long as they're not changed from the Boomerang Brothers I've used in the past.
I don't know when in my childhood / adulthood I figured out you could fake those guys out just by, like, jumping right before they shoot, but, like, that makes them so much easier to deal with.
It's great.
Wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something. It's like, is there some trick to this? That's a solid block.
And that's not solid. Oh, and the shell doesn't grab it. Oh, but you can use the shell. Very nice.
I know. I was thinking, what on earth am I supposed to do here? Do a mid-air shell jump?
I probably would have stared at that for like 10 seconds longer than you do.
But yes, Milesluigi, I have also gotten into the trap of thinking that shells collect coins now. Because it's such a thing that, you know, modern Mario games do.
I feel like Mario Advance 4 was the one to start that, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not aware of any other game prior to that that happened in. Or, I don't know, maybe it happened in Mario Advance 2? Or maybe it happened in the original Super Mario World, and I'm forgetting it, but I don't think so.
No, it's definitely not in the original Mario World.
Well, gotta jump between the two. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Another re-enterable puzzle room?
Yeah, it gives that feeling.
Time to super jump.
Super jump.
That was a normal jump. Oh. Oh.
No what?
Oh, because I can't
no
pick up...
X, no Y.
Oh!
And no B!
I was looking at it as one object, not letters.
No swords that are broken at the end.
Yeah, see, I was trying to figure it out like that.
I can see that now. This is cool.
Very nice.
Nicely done, first try.
So why did I get so many points for doing that? I was getting 1-ups after like 3 bounces.
Yeah, I didn't figure that one out.
This entire time, while there isn't score, this score little pointer thing still come out of it.
Yeah, this is super fun, though. Now that I have a way to play this that doesn't lag the game like crazy.
There you go. I have to wonder if the score is still kept track of it.
I know. It's like, am I secretly at 500,000 points and don't know it? The score's just gonna matter at the end of the game. It's gonna be like, have you hit 9 million points? No? Well, no secret exit for you. Does this loop me back? I don't know, because I can't look at the overworld.
VLDC media player. This sounds like that's gonna be a magical musical.
VLDC has had some good music,
funny
man.
name.
Oh man, I want to keep playing, but I mean, I'm gonna have to save some of this. I think I'll probably be streaming this on the weekday slots, so if you guys are free Wednesday, I'm always up for co-commentators.
Awesome. This has been fun to watch. I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, I had to give this hack a better, like, proper start than I gave it on Monday. I'm so embarrassed by that stream. I'll probably link it in the description in case anyone wants to see, like, my first reactions to any of these early levels, but, like, that was a genuine blind experience, that last level, so you got something out of this. And I will not be
done.
spoiling myself on Rauko's playthrough going forward. I'll only be watching it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this has been JDacer64.
And Milesluigi.
And Higsby.
And I'll see you guys next week, probably.